Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. Yes, it's Friday. The week has been and gone again. So I hope that everybody has a fabulous weekend. But it is Friday. So I do have a new die today, and I'm going to show you the dies that I used with it. I used my in-out rectangles, and as I've said over the past week, I have now got a link to these. These are very limited, and I have the feeling that when these in-outs are gone, they will be gone. You can get them in rectangles, squares, stars, ovals and circles, but every time I look at the page, it's like they've got 20 sets left or 30 sets left or something like that. So if you like your in-outs and they are very useful, then you should be thinking about getting them within the next couple of weeks. Right, my new die. And I used a snowflake as well. This is from my stash. There are thousands of wonderful snowflakes on AliExpress, and I will link to those. But this here is my new die. It's supposed to make a little mini file folder, and in fact it does do that, and then you layer them up. But when I received it yesterday, it just really inspired me. So I'll measure that when that's fully made up for you. And I did cut a few of them in some vintage like snowflake paper to do something with. So this is how they work. They're just a little concertina fold like that, and then you fold them up at the bottom, and then you just keep connecting as many as you want together. And of course this piece would attach to the back of your card or your mini album or whatever it is that you're making a little file pocket for. It could also go that way around, and you could put many of them right down in the bottom of a page or the inside of a card, so that they would like open out like this when you open the card. But you'd probably need about 6 or 8 to achieve that effect, I would imagine. But it would look really nice for somebody opening a card, for it to be filled with little labels or photos or tags or something like that. So I did actually cut those and played with them. So it's just under 2.5 inches across when made, and it's 2 inches high. So those were just some that I messed about with. And then I thought, looking at it, surely it can be more than a pocket. Well, you know me. So I used some of my candy stripe paper from Hobby Lobby. I'm hoping my camera's not going to play up. And there's that snowflake there. And then I thought, will it hold a gift card? And yes, it does. That's my reward card for AC Moore. But it does hold a gift card. So there, it's not just a little file folder to make vintage type items with, but it's a little pocket that you can put a gift card in. This panel could go inside of a card, or it could go on the front of a card. And of course, it can also be a pocket for putting little critters peeking over the top, or if you make little handmade ornaments or something like that, they could go in there. And if you still write letters, you could even put a little letter in there to somebody and pop it on the front or the inside of a card. So that is the first thing that I used it for. And then after doing that, I just became completely and utterly inspired. And I have a friend who loves nature, and I don't know about you, but I have a huge collection of ephemera and vellum and sticker pieces that I keep in a box. And AliExpress, of course, helps towards that obsession, because they have a huge array of different vellum stickers and lace pieces, and you can get them gilded. And I will link all these kinds of things below. But I'm just a huge hoarder of them, because you just never know where and when you're going to use them. Well, this was one of those occasions because this little die just really inspired me to get my ephemera out for a friend who's a real nature lover. And it's her birthday soon, and so I made this birthday card. And as you can see, I've got my finger on that. It will go flat, but look at that. You can pop that flat like this into an envelope, and then when the recipient takes it out, it will pop up. And I glued all of the ephemera bits in to make them look as if they're popping out of the little file pocket there. But I just thought that turned out absolutely lovely. And of course, I can put in some kind of park or nature orientated gift card into the pocket behind there, or even at the front. But I just wanted to show you some of the wonderful stickers and ephemera bits that you can actually get on AliExpress. And this piece behind here is a huge sheet of printed vellum. Turn it that way, fit into the camera. But it's such a lovely, lovely die, and it just really inspired me. There it is, just two put together there. So that is what I have for you this Friday. And as I said, I really do hope you have a wonderful weekend. And who knows what I'll be back with on Monday, but I do have some more new dies. You have a great weekend. Bye.